Hey everyone, how's it going? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a useful little trick for making oak dungeon doors just a bit easier to build. With this method, you'll get around the same, I guess you could get around the same XP an hour as not doing this method, and you could even potentially get more, but the only difference is that it's just way easier building the doors this way. Now, two things you're going to want to have in your house before actually doing this method. You're going to want to make sure you have the servant's money bag set up in a bedroom, and this just allows you to store money in here, so you won't need it in your inventory whenever the butler is ready to be paid. It'll just automatically come out of the servant's money bag. Second thing you're going to want is the bell pull. Now, if you have the bell pull in your dining room, this will allow you to from the house options, it will allow you to call your servant from anywhere in the house. So this is just way better than having to run around and try and find him every time you need more planks, if you forget to click on him in time or anything like that. So with that out of the way, I'm just going to go down here. I also want to mention before I get into this, some of you might be wondering why I'm not using the demon butler. Rather using just the regular butler. And here I'll call him, you can see, there he is. So see, I'm just using the regular butler. So for dungeon doors, it's better to just use the butler for a few reasons. One, you can only build 2 doors at a time because one door requires 10 planks, so you're not going to be able to build more than 3 in an inventory. And the butler can bring a maximum of 20 planks as it is, so there's really no need to pay more money for the demon butler while trying to keep up with him, since he is quicker than the regular butler. So there's really no sense in not just using the butler for oak dungeon doors. That might not be the case for other things that you could build, but in this case, it's good to just use the regular butler. So once you're down here, you can see right now I'm in resizable mode. So this option right here. And then what you want to do is, you can see how the side of the door outline is between my chat box as well as my inventory. Now what you want to do is position your screen kind of around there, so that way you can see, I kind of look at this little edge here is kind of parallel or just a little bit lower than this little line here. And now you can see when I right click on that line, the build option is right here, right away. And I like to just fix it a little bit more like that. Right, see, it's a little finicky, but once you get it right there, that's perfect. Now, so what you want to do when you first get down here, call your butler, and then he's going to just make sure you have the option for 20 oak planks. Now, you're going to want to utilize your keys for this. So if you guys didn't know, for the first option, you can just hit your number 1 key. If you want something else, you would hit the number 2 key. So whatever dialogue option it is numbered, just hit that number key, and that'll do it. So hit 1. Well, he's gone. So right click, and all you gotta do is left click. Now you can see here, this is numbered. So that means if we hit 1, it's just gonna build. Now, just ignore him for now, because I'm going slow here. But so once it's built, right click again, remove. Yes. Then right click again and build. So you can see kind of, you never really have to move. Now the thing that you want to do is always hold in the 1 key. Just you don't really need to ever let it go. So now you see it's already, now you see how I'm, look at that. Now make sure you talk to him. He'll go back. So yeah, hold in the 1 key, remove. It just automatically will do it because I'm holding the option. And all you gotta do is right, left. Right, left. And once he gets back, I can show you just how much of a good flow you can get into when doing this. Always make sure you just set them right back, so that way you can build these holding in the 1 key. Just like that. Once you get into a really good rhythm, you can go just right, left, right, left, right, left. And see, like that. And this is way easier than normally. Normally, how people will do it is just drag down to build, drag down to build. But with this method, you can just simply do that. The other thing I should mention is that if you're just on the regular RuneScape client, you're not going to be able to zoom in far enough for this option. You're going to need something like OS Buddy or Ruin Lights, and there'll be a plugin to allow you to zoom in or out further than the default client would allow you. So make sure you're on one of those clients, and then you'll be able to zoom in, and then go on resizable, and you'll be able to zoom in this close. If you're not zoomed in close enough, it's not going to be in this perfect position to work. And you can just try it, and you'll see for yourself. And yeah, that's it. It's a very easy method. It's much better than right-clicking and dragging down constantly. Once you get into a good rhythm and you're just going right, left, right, left, right, left, it's really nice. It makes this method very AFK compared to normal. And one more thing I should mention, there are some other videos online that kind of show you this, and they'll be titled things like, 500,000 experience an hour, 600,000 experience an hour. That's just simply not really true. And if it ever was true for those guys, the thing that you have to keep in mind is that, one, these guys are using mouse keys, and two, they're using the Demon Butler. Going on that level is just really not, like, the average player is not going to play that way. That's all tick perfect efficiency. Like I said, Demon Butler, mouse keys. So basically, if you're not some sort of cyborg robot, then this video guide is going to be perfect for you. This is just somewhat efficient. Like last night, I did this for about 2 hours, relatively consistently, and I was getting around 270,000 experience an hour. And again, like I said, that was relatively consistent. I probably could have got more, honestly, per hour. So yeah, if you're just doing it this way, don't expect to get 500k an hour, because those guys just simply aren't for the average player. So yeah, if you're going to be planning on doing Oak Dungeon doors, which is what I've been doing since a long time ago, they're pretty cost efficient. But if you plan on doing them, definitely consider trying this method out. It will really make this a lot easier for you, building these doors. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.